Hey guys, I think we're live. Not 100% sure if I had to play around with a couple settings, but let me move some stuff around and we'll get going. I know we're kind of late. We're like a good 20 minutes late, so sorry about that. Been working on some really funky like heartburn. So I think I might be allergic or something to something in bread. I think I might have what's that thing called when you're like uh, allergic to like some of those enzymes that they use in like wheat or something like that. I forget what that's called, but just moving some pieces around, and I I gotta finish up priming. Okay. Anyway, how you guys doing? I think there's like 6 people in here hanging out, but let me um, let me pop out the chat so I can hang out with you guys. Oh shoot, yeah, everybody's up here. Yes, Jeff, that is correct. Gluten intolerance. I think that's exactly what that is. So, um, yeah, I think I might have that thing where I'm allergic to gluten. Possibly, I don't know. I had some pizza today and got some nasty heartburn, so I don't know what the deal is with that, but it is what it is. So, anyways, I think okay. I think we're good to go. Um, yeah. So anyway, this live stream is probably just gonna be mellow and just kind of chill, just like on Tuesday, because I gotta finish priming. Um, at one point, I was afraid I was gonna run out of what is it, alligator clips, and then I realized I made more than 200. So these are all homemade. I didn't buy a single one. So barbecue skewers plus some shrink wrap tube and bulk alligator clips. So yeah, totally like made my hand almost numb just like clamping these babies on. Anyway, I think you guys can hear me okay, so let me see what a good angle would be. I think that might be a good angle. But with this light, it's just gonna get super overexposed. But oh, anyway, what are you guys up to? It's Thursday. It's almost Friday. It's um, yeah, just chilling. Yeah. So yeah, I think there's like 7 people up in here. Edwin, what's going on, man? Javon's back. February. I don't think I've seen you in here before, so hi. Anyway, where I think, in the interest of still being safe, I'm just going to use my other 3M particulate respirator, which you guys might be able to hear me a little bit better on this one. So, all right, Jeff is on his go nowhere vacation. I think you said you had like a week or something of vacation, right? Edwin had his thesis defense. Nice. Is that for your master's or your doctorate? What's going on, Backstepped? Looks like all y'all are just kind of hanging out in here. That's cool. Nice. I think our limit, our not limit, but our whatchamacallit, 2 weeks. Sorry, sorry, Jeff. I think our record for most viewers at any given time was 15. So, 15. So, who knows? Maybe we can get more people hanging out and chilling. Oh, if you guys were here the other day, um, if you guys were here the other day, like, you're probably gonna remember that, like, I got eaten alive by mosquitoes, right? And I found out why. Because there are two sets of windows on my, I guess, like the window here. That's like two. This is my upgraded version of my, I don't know, my air duct thingy majiggy. I took apart a shelf, and the wooden, like the wood pieces for that were a lot thinner than the styrofoam that I used before. So, um, yeah, I took apart an old like shoe shelf and like put a couple pieces of like dry plywood up there and just screwed them in. It's pretty freaking ghetto, but yeah, I just dremeled the hole out of it and then filled in the holes with silicone. But anyways, uh, because of this, I actually had to remove one of the windows, and then I have a second like set of windows on the outside. So I have an outside set and an indoor set, which is good because it's double pane window and it'll keep heat in or keep the cool in and stuff like that. But this is missing a window, so basically protection from the outside is kind of exposed when I have the outside set window open so that I can let the fumes out and stuff. And then this is the only thing that's kind of keeping me from the outside world. And basically what happened was, because this is only like halfway open, there's like a little hole in between this inner set and the outer set of windows. There's like probably like a, I don't know, maybe like a inch like gap in between the outside set of windows and the inside set. And basically all the mosquitoes were basically just flooding into the house, which I didn't realize. So I was gonna come up with some idea, but I figured the easiest way to remedy it is to just stick some towels. You can probably see the towels in there, just all multicolored towels up in there. So, so yeah, just hopefully that works, and I won't get eaten alive like I did on Tuesday. So hold on, let me just kind of hang out with you guys for a little bit. So anyway, yeah, Edwin is defending his. He's defending his thesis for his bachelor's degree. Okay, cool. Is it cool if I ask you what you majored in? If some of you don't know, I majored in film and TV production. Yeah, and then I'm in career teaching English. Zach also has a film degree as well. Yeah. Backstep just got into work. Backstep, you're in the U.S., I think, right? Jeff's in the UK on his two-week break. Information systems, cool. Cool, man. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I had some pretty nasty heartburn. So I don't know. I took some Alka-Seltzer and stuff, and I don't know. I might have to get that checked out by a doctor and stuff, because if I really do have that, what is that called? It's like a syndrome, or there's a name for it, where you have like a gluten allergy. There's a specific like thing for it. Oh shit! Sorry, Jeff. Canada. I'm mixing you up with Defini. Shit. My bad, bro. I forgot. My bad. I'm like, it's hard to keep track of everybody at this point because it's like all of a sudden just so many people. But yeah. Celiac. That's correct. Thank you, Backstep. Celiac disease or whatever. So yeah. Quick fact: my sister went to York University. I actually used to live in Toronto for like a year when I was a kid. Like I have some pictures of like my childhood, like growing up in Toronto. So, hey, Lorenz is here. We are up at 9 viewers. 7 more viewers, and we broke our record. But anyway, I'm basically just gonna be laying down some more primers, so you guys can just kind of hang out. I'll, pop in and just talk to you guys on occasion. Um, I'll for the sake of today, I'll just probably just use my lightweight respirator. Um, this isn't very old. It's actually fairly new, so I know it'll do its job filtering stuff out. You probably still can't hear me that well, but it'll be easier to take on and off to talk to you guys than my other respirator. So anyway, here's a quick thing I think I should probably share with you guys. If you guys do airbrush, get a legit respirator with extra filters. They're not that expensive. I mean, I think I got these 3M, what is it, N100 particulate respirator filters. I think I picked up like a 12 pack for like $30 or something like that, 30-40 bucks on Amazon. You can find them on the cheap on eBay and stuff like that. I found some really cheap stuff, but they just don't ship to Korea, so I just kind of have to pay off the butt ordering on Amazon. But make sure you change your filters out, because you don't want to be running on some really old ass filters. When it comes to protection of your lungs goes. But anyways, yeah. So I guess I don't know. The chat's pretty quiet, I think. Yeah. It looks like I was like looking at the thumbnail on like the previous stream, and it looks like I'm balding, but I'm not. I just have like really short hair because I always, keep my hair short because it's just easier to manage. And I used to have a longer haircut, but I'll probably, I don't know, I might grow it out in the wintertime. I've been kind of enjoying my what is it? The freshness, the coolness of having short hair. So Jeff says, my booth is enclosed, so no mask. I don't know what that means. What does an enclosed booth mean? Does that mean you only put your hands in there and everything else just gets sucked in and there's very little room for the fumes to get out? Is that what you're talking about? Everyone in chat is talking about their hair. Jeff is like, spiky hair. I remember when I had hair. Oh God, poor Jeff. And okay, I understand. And Lorenz, yeah. So Jeff he has one of those booths where it's just his hands are going in with the part, and he doesn't have to worry about fumes getting out of the booth, which is cool. Lorenz has emo hair. Backstep is also bald. I'm not bald. My father is bald, and I know his father was bald. But I think my mom broke the cycle for me, because my dad was balding when he was like 23, 24. So I think I might have lucked out. We'll see. But I haven't noticed any like receding hairline or anything like that. So I think I'm okay for now. But I don't know. We'll see. If I grow out my hair, it's not bad. It just looks really bald in the light. But Beyblade is in here too. Okay, cool. Shoot, Jeff says he was losing his hair in high school. That sucks. That sucks a lot. Yeah. Alright, I think I'm just gonna, before I start like priming, because I'm probably not gonna be able to talk to you guys much, so I'm gonna just like put some of the rest of these like small pieces on alligator clips while I talk to you guys, and then I'll just kind of hang out with you guys for a little bit, and then we can get going with the whatchamacallit, the priming. So Aaron Thomas says, I just did a Vin Diesel like 10 years ago, and that's it. Always kept it shaved. Yeah. Back in my lifeguarding days, like when I was in high school, I used to shave my head just straight up bald, and I end up regretting it because like I hate wearing sunscreen because it's just really oily and I sweat a lot. So like that plus being in the sun the whole day and stuff, like it just really sucked. Um, and the reason I regretted it was that I didn't think to put sunscreen on my head, and basically I ended up burning like with nasty sunburn on the top of my head, and eventually got to a point where like it would peel, like if you get sunburn, your skin peels obviously because of the damage. So like I would be like peeling off these like pieces off of my scalp, and they would have like little holes in them for where the hair would come out. So like basically just pieces of my scalp with like little holes where the hair would come out, and I would just be peeling huge pieces off my head. So that was uh, that was it. What's going on, Tiberium? You didn't miss much. We were just talking about our inherent hair loss. That's pretty much it. So we're all lamenting our hair loss. But yeah, I mean, yeah. So it really sucked that sunburn. But yeah, still. Tiberium says I still have mine. Yeah, bastard. Way to shove it in. Way to stick it to us, you jerk. Like I think there's like 4 people in here who are starting to bald already. This has to be white. But yeah, I don't know if you guys saw my Facebook post, but yeah, I took the plunge and ended up pre-ordering the Hazel for the Korean Bandai site. Oh god, this isn't even a SEMA. It's a freaking straight up mold line. Uh, mm. Oh well, I can't be bothered. Tiberium's father is in his 50s, and he still has a full head of hair. February, I'm guessing you're new to the channel. I've been working on a model comprehend, whatchamacallit, model comprehend Penelope. I've spent a long time sanding this kit because there's so many. But yeah, I'm currently working on the model comprehend Penelope. I've already finished building the frame. It's sitting right there. Right there, next to the thermometer thingamajiggy. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna lazy paint the frame like a gunmetal or something like that. Because yeah, because there's like with all these armor pieces, you're never gonna see the frame anyway. So, but yeah, working on the Penelope, and that's pretty much it. Tiberium asks, so Alex, do they have anything like Sheets or QT in Korea? No. No. Like I think like the really good like gas station food stuff like it's totally non-existent in Korea. Um, which sucks because like I love quick check sandwiches, man. That shit is good. But unfortunately, I don't have access to any of that here. But yeah, this is a lost cause. I'm not gonna waste my time on this one. I think I have a thicker. Come on, Stubby, where are you? Yeah. Nice and fat. Nope, not gonna work. Dang nabbit. I guess I can't use that one. Maybe this one? Oh. Whatever. Give up. Hmm. I'm an MG guy, but about to page my first HG. So many seems to be unmasking. Yeah. Yeah, everyone's still lamenting about their hair. But, yeah, I mean, that's the deal with that. So, yeah, welcome to the channel, dude. And phones. I don't think I've ever seen you in here either before. That's how small my community is. If I don't recognize your name, like it's like, hey, look, it's a new guy. What's going on, man? Does anyone here have any idea how to get the P-band by MG Hazel? Email Samuel Decal. I don't know if he's got any more left, but I'm pretty sure there's a whole bunch of us, or a whole bunch of people who follow me who have ordered through him, or Genkai Hobby, Genkai Kits, or USA Gundam Store. But I don't know if they're sold out now, so yeah, good luck with that. Phone, silent minority. Just woke up too early. Cool, man. Nice to meet you, bro. But yeah, I think price-wise, Samuel Decal might be your best bet because I think some people in here were like paying like upwards of like $75 US through like Genkai and like something like $90 on like USA Gundam Store or something like that. I don't remember the prices, but it's pretty high. I think your best bet might be Samuel Decal because he's only charging what $50 or something like that for that. So if you want to get him a little bit quicker, you might be better off with Samuel because he's pretty quick about shipping. $86 on eBay. Holy crap! Yeah, I picked mine up for what, $23, $24 because I used my points. So yeah, I got mine for like half off. Tiberium says yeah, $54 Samuel. So I'd say Samuel Decal is probably your best bet because I mean he fits the bill for the PayPal transaction fees and stuff. So you pay $54 plus whatever the shipping cost of it later is, which is probably not going to be that bad, I don't think. Because you can get like the snail mail, and I'm pretty sure you can get away with like, I don't know, like $10, $15 shipping or whatever. So yeah, definitely check out Samuel Decal. He's a reputable guy. He's been in business for many years. I think a lot of people in the Gunpla community know him. But he's been getting so big, and his website does not really work, and I don't think he updates it much. But yeah, I mean he's a good dude. He's a solid guy, and yeah, I think Samuel Decal might be your best bet as far as that goes, buddy. So yeah, I'm just gonna use some masking tape. Ship by boat. Speaking of shipping, did any of you guys see that? I think it was on It's a Gundam or one of the Gundam Facebook pages. Someone got a package from HLJ, and like the package was so like ridiculously like crushed that the actual like Gunpla kit runners were like all messed up and like just bent in. It's basically the packaging box that like they put all the Gundam kits in were like the box itself was, I swear, it looked like the sides looked like an accordion, which is not Hobby Link Japan's fault because I'm pretty sure they're pretty good about shipping or like packaging and stuff, but it was probably the courier that just really messed up. But yeah, yeah, I thought that was a really interesting thing because straight up, like the damage to the actual kit was pretty extensive. Like the runners were basically just like bent over like that. But yeah, I mean, I do wish you guys like stateside had access to P Bandai kits a lot easier. I just happen to be fortunate to be living on this side of the planet, which makes it just obviously easier for me to get access to P Bandai kits. But um, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. It's not really much you can do about it. But I'm pretty sure in the some time near future, I don't see why they can't expand to a U.S. market for P Bandai and stuff like that. Because I mean, they already have a legit distributor out here, so I don't see why they can't make that feasible. You know. Hey, what's up, Jim? What's going on? The reason I'm a little bit late was I was like rummaging through my house to find an antacid, and also I was kind of like running around trying to like my girlfriend found like this old like webcam. I was kind of like trying to do like a dual cam setup where I have one like on my face because right now you guys are talking to the back of my head. Um, but yeah. But yeah, the camera was really bad, so I couldn't do it. I couldn't make that work. Where are the feet pieces? Where did I put them? Is that it? Yeah, okay. Well, I still got a lot of pieces to prime. Anyway, yeah, Jim, we are pretty much, we're all lamenting the fact that we're all going bald. That was the topic of discussion for the better half of like 20 minutes, maybe 10 minutes since I started the stream. So yeah, you can weigh in if you'd like. Um, my dad's bald, but I think I've looked out so far, but I'm not holding my breath. Alex, for that bald spot, you just use some Tamiya flat black. I don't have a bald spot. It's just I just have really thin hair because I just I cut my hair super short. Holy crap! Aaron Thomas, $56, reasonable for the P Bandai Hazel. Yes, because in Korea they're selling it for 54,000 Korean won, which is roughly around I'd say $50 US. So I think a $6 premium is not bad as far as the Hazel kit goes. And the reason I picked it up, I didn't want to pick it up because I just have too big of a backlog at the moment. But I didn't see them like reprinting it anytime soon. It's just like one of those things, kind of like the Zaku Mine Layer or the Zaku Cannon. They do it once in a blue moon. So I was just like, I might as well pick it up. Like I don't think the design is like super super cool that like I have to have it, but it's just like it's something brand new. I figured might as well try it out, so that's why I picked it up. But yeah, $56 is not bad, man. Ugh. Ronco made a spray for hair. I think there's like a Facebook video that was like going around where like some dude like had a really bald like spot like right here. And they used some kind of like black powder and just kind of like filled it in so it looked like he had a full head of hair, but it wasn't really hair. It was just like black powder or some kind of like pigment. But yeah, I don't think there's still, even till now, like, I don't think there's any actual legit like treatments for balding at the moment. Um, like I know Rogaine was a thing for a while, but I think that was kind of a hoax, wasn't it? So who knows, man? Just a part of life. It's just hair. It's aesthetic. I prefer short hair. It keeps me cool in the summer. So what the hey? Tiberium asks, has anybody ordered the 3.0 Casval or the Unicorn GM2 or the Brennus Zaku? No, I've seen the new Zaku posted on the Korean P Bandai site, but they're all just mobility types with the with different decals and stuff and different paint schemes. So there's so many P Bandai Zakus at this point. I'm just like, whatever. And a lot of them are like of characters that like I don't even recognize because I haven't seen all the side stories or the mangas or anything like that. So yeah, for me it's just like whatever. But that's just me. PR. Phones is in Puerto Rico. Hey, Ragnar. What's going on, man? Puerto Rico. My Spanish is shit, but I just retain what I've learned through working with some Spanish-speaking folk. When I was in high school, I had like some restaurants and stuff, and but all they did was teach me bad words. So Rogaine works. It's been proven. Problem with it is if the second you stop, you're bald again. Oh, that sucks. Javon, is your full name Alex Dadoof? No, that is not my full name. I don't think anybody would want to name their child a doof. I made this screen name or like username when I was in 6th grade, and I've been using it ever since, and it's unique to me. So, yeah. What is this piece? I don't know what this piece is. Looks like a foot piece or something like that. No idea. Oh well. These kids are getting white. If you don't know my full name, basically think of the most typical Korean last name you can think of. And that's my last name. Like it's hard to tell people like my full name on Facebook and then have them find me because there's just too many of me. Way too many of me. Yep. Yeah, you guys got it in chat. The most the most common Korean last name you can think of. Isn't today like net neutrality day or something in the US? Or I guess it just ended, I suppose. No, it's the next day now. Never mind. Yeah, net neutrality, guys, super important. Stay in the know. Information is power. What's a common first name? I don't know. There's a lot. And I'm culturally American, so I can't really tell you much about what I know of what's common in Korea, but anything that starts with a Jin, I guess. Oh, that one worked a little bit. Anything that starts with a Jin, or I don't know. That's probably the common one. Something that starts with a Jin. Jin Suk, Jin Woo, Jin Ha, Jin Hee, Jin something. I don't know what you mean by 15. We had 15 Alex? 15 Alex? 15 of what? I don't know. But yeah, net neutrality. Messed up, man. Paying for a service and you get free reign over throttling down your internet because you're using what you paid for it. That's bullshit, man. I'm so glad I'm happy with my $10 gigabit internet here. If you guys have seen on my Facebook page, I've already posted my like speed test results on my gigabit internet here. Yeah, it's pretty fast. I get maybe like 800 megabits. $10 a month, man. Shoot. But I feel bad because like my parents like back home they're paying up the butt for freaking Verizon Fios. It's like after everything with like taxes and whatever, like I think they're paying close to like $90 a month. And I had my dad do a speed test and he was getting like 300 on a good day. Like on a really crap day where everyone's like using the internet, like it'll like dive down to like 30, 50. No, I do not read any Korean manhwas, Korean mangas. No, I don't. I barely have time to like read. I barely have time to watch Netflix. I pay for a Netflix account and I barely have time to watch that. So, the last comic I like read through is basically the whole Calvin and Hobbes collection, which I have on my phone in PDF file format. So it's just like if I'm on a plane or on the train or something like that, I'll just read that. But these days I've been just kind of like doing a lot of media consumption on YouTube, so I don't really have a whole bunch of time to commit to much else. So. I don't know. I don't know if any of you guys are into guns or anything, but yeah, I like my guns. So I recently came across a channel called Demolition Ranch, and then he's also got this guy also got he has what is it? It's got like a vlog, and like I don't know. Like I watch this guy's vlog, and I'm like, shit, man. When I get like to have a family, like I want to have a cool family like his, because it's a fully functional, supportive family that you see on his vlog. It's pretty cool. So I don't know. That's just kind of something I've been watching these days. So yeah, he's got a channel called Off the Ranch and Demolition Ranch, and he likes to shoot guns and he likes to blow stuff up with a 50 caliber Barrett M82A1. So yeah, Vet Ranch is also cool, but I don't really watch that channel too much because I don't know. Like I've watched a couple of videos where they take care of these abandoned animals, but I don't know. I actually watched a neuter video like yesterday, and I didn't want to watch anymore because a lot of his the videos are neuters. So yeah, creepy cooter. The ratio to price to speed still better than where I am, at least Beyblade, it says. Yeah, I know there's a lot of other countries that have some pretty like messed up internet. Japan, believe it or not, Japan's got some really messed up internet, man. They are there's no like unlimited data plans out there, yo. It's crazy. Like for my iPhone, I got a what iPhone 6s Plus with unlimited data. I'm paying I think 46 a month. Unlimited calls, unlimited data, unlimited text. Um, that's all on a 4G network, and as soon as I upgrade my phone, I'll be eligible to use the 5G network, which is currently available now. Um, but yeah, like when I went to Japan, like oh, it was such bullcrap. Like how expensive it is to like have a data plan, because like I mean I bought a prepaid like data plan, like data card thingy majiggy whatever SIM card, and like it was like the fine print is ridiculous. It's like you have like free unlimited data, but it's like the fine print is like yeah you have free unlimited data of like 4G for like 500 megabytes, and then after that they throttle you down to like a whopping 30 kilobits a second. It's ridiculous. Like you could not watch a YouTube video on that speed. It was bad. Um, and like yeah, like you know, like when I went to Tokyo back in like February, like shoot, I wasn't with my I didn't go to Tokyo with my girlfriend. I was going by myself because my girlfriend had to work. So yeah, I stayed at a small dinky little hostel thingy, and no Wi-Fi, so I had to just use the data. But it was bad, man. It was bad. Javon says, I was watching Zucker releases Dantaline review before Alex's streaming notification popped. Yeah, the Dantaline just came out, so it's a cool looking kit. If you're kind of like wondering why Zach is not posting as often as he usually does, is because right now he's having some trouble with his Adobe Premiere. Just like some exporting issues. He's got a whole bunch of like edits done, but he just can't export them. So yeah, just kind of yeah, cut the dude some slack, because there's not a lot of YouTubers that'll put out like 3-4 videos a day, every day, and he's been at it for a long time now. So I'm sure y'all understand. I mean, heck, I'm here doing these live streams because I don't really have any content to put out at the moment because I've got to finish this stuff. So yeah, and I don't want to like put up some like really crappy filler stuff. So that's why I'm just doing streaming and hanging out with you guys. Yeah, yeah, you guys don't understand. Like in the blind build video, like there was obviously a whole, because we recorded close to 2 hours and 15 minutes of footage, straight up, and he reduced it to like 15 minutes, which is like ridiculous. But like I was watching him just feel out, and he was like, all right, is this the shoulder part? I think, okay, wait, hold on. This one's got the ball joint. He was just feeling out the parts with his hand. So, and like, towards like the later end of like the blind build, like, he was legit. I was just kind of sitting there looking at the thing, and he was like, okay, I think I gotta cut this one out. Is that right? And he'll just show me. I'll be like, yep. And like, he would just cut it out. Like, that dude, he's a machine, man. He just snaps kids hella quick, yo. So fast. I don't think I'm gonna paint this one. So yeah, he's a machine. He'll do like a master grade, like a good size master grade. Like he'll probably do like a Zaku, like a master grade Zaku in I don't know. I want to say like just a few hours. I'd say. He should stop making quick looks. The quick looks. I don't know. I think he started doing the quick looks because people were asking for them or something like that. Zach isn't the kind of guy who like wants to pad views. That's just not his personality. Um, and I'm just speaking from personal experience of actually knowing him, and I call it like I see it. But Zach's not the kind of guy to like really chase views. Like he could care less about um, like padding his view count or anything like that. He just likes to build to build kits. So I don't know if I don't know. You guys could message him and tell him the quick looks. You don't have to do the quick looks. I think yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think some people like the quick looks because it's just like it's something to like look at or just get a good look at of like articulation. And I know a lot of people get like a lot of good like posing ideas from the quick looks that he does. So I mean, I don't mind them. It's cool. You just look at the kid and just kind of watch it in different poses and stuff. And Zach is probably one of the best posers that I know. He's got like what's like shoot. When I was doing the photo shoot for my GM Sniper 2, like it's a lot harder than it looks. To be completely honest, like seriously, posing your kit to make it look good on top of like not scratching the paint like on a painted bill, like straight up, it's hard because like even my GM Sniper 2, like I scratched the paint on the chest armor because of the gun and trying to get the angle to like match up with the head, looking through the scope and stuff like that. Like I had to touch that up twice, I think. So yeah, I mean posing is hard. So anyway, phone says 3 videos a kit, whereas most make 2 to 3. I don't mind. I don't mind it. Yeah. And if you guys are like really wondering about Zach as like as a person, personality wise, he's like you call it like you see it. Basically, he's a straightforward guy. He's not gonna if he doesn't like something, he'll say it. He won't bullshit you or um, he won't shy away from telling you the facts straight to your face. Um, yeah, he's a pretty down to earth guy. And you guys have to understand, like, McPrinny Zhao. What's going on, man? Yeah, he's just what you see is what you get. That's pretty much that. He's a pretty chill, nice guy. Um, no, I don't think there's really much else to say about him. I was at his wedding, and yeah, he's one of my best friends here in Korea. We actually met on a Korean Facebook page. Korean Gunpla related Facebook page, and I was like, "Oh my God, another expat!" So there's a quick little history. McPrinny just woke up. What's happening? Not much, man. We're we're talking about hair loss and what else we're talking about? Not much else. Really, basically just talked about hair loss. Right. Let me get some of these other parts and get going. Boop. Alright. I gotta pick apart some of this stuff. And I still have some more sanding to do, but I'll get to that later. Okay. Yeah, I just kind of like rough test fit the shoulder piece, so I gotta take that off. Look at this ridiculous head. It just spins around and around and around and around and around and around. Like, what the crap, man? That's third party for you. Boop. What do I think, Alex? Ragnar, what do you mean by what do I think? I could be thinking about a lot of stuff, man. What do I think about this skip? Or what do I think about hair loss? Or what do I think about... what? I don't know what you're talking about. These gotta get painted as well. I think that's about it. Nope, I lied. Gotta get these foot pieces painted too. Yeah, this football joint is like really kind of a strap. I'm gonna shave you down like crazy, yo. Yeah, I mean, like, whatever, like, if he wants to put out a quick look video and people enjoy them, like, what the hell, why not? Because like, seriously, if you wanted to make more money, there's a lot more he could be doing than what he's doing now. Shoot. This ball peg is super weak. I might have to glue that down. Anyway. I'll deal with that later. La la la. These legs are huge. The legs are like twice the length of the body. Anyways. Ragnar says, Ragnar asks, should I order the Premium Bandai MG Hazel or buy an airbrush instead? Paul Ward suggests airbrush will be good for many, many kits. Beyblade says, if you really love the Hazel, then Hazel. If you need a new airbrush, then airbrush. Ragnar says, but the price of a Hazel will be too high. Here's the thing I want to say about like setting yourself up with an airbrush kit, because the way I see it is, it's going to be a very large initial investment, because for me, like, I DIY'd the crap out of all this. Like the shelf boarding for this wall was free. This was not that expensive because, you know, like, the diamond dozen at any hardware store. But the big one is the fan up there. That Scirocco fan, centrifugal fan right there. That was $30, 35 bucks. Bin was like $5. My airbrush, well, which I have two. I have one $40 one and I got a $100 one, which is not really expensive, really. Then, you know, I got a moisture catch, which was like $6-7 bucks, plus the hosing and my compressor setup, which was upwards of $100. So you're looking at possibly like a $200 to $300 initial investment. So the way I see it is, if you're gonna make yourself like an airbrush kit, don't kind of half-ass it and just kind of go for whatever cheap parts and stuff like that you need to get. Because on top of that, you're gonna need paints, thinners. You're gonna need a respirator with filters. You're gonna need what else? Alligator clips, or you gotta make them. You gotta buy them. There's a whole bunch of like other little things that you gotta get on top of you know, like the basics for having an Airbus setup. So you don't want to like cheap out and like, you know, rush things and get like a, you know, get like a really cheap, crappy compressor that's gonna, you know, crap out on you after 6 months of use or a year. Because most compressors that we use for modeling are made of Teflon, which is a really, really, you know, slippery plastic. So because of the fact that it's not metal and lubricated with oil, um, which is going to be super loud, most of the oilless air compressors are going to eventually crap out, whether it be a year or 2 or 3 down the lines. I don't think I've seen many oilless compressors last more than 5 years. You know, there might be a couple that have just, you know, lucked out, but I don't. You're gonna have to, you know, dish out a good amount to get something that's gonna be of quality that you're gonna need. Like mine is just, you know, it's a cheap Chinese made. What is it? I think it's like 12 liter, 15 liter or something. I forgot. But it's got a full tank. It's got 1 horsepower, and you know it's like $100. So just, you know, pick up something that's not going to be too cheap. You're gonna need to make an investment anyway. So yeah, I mean that's, you know, that's the way I see it as far as this goes. Um, Airbrush is seriously, like, you don't need a really good one. This is my crappy. This is a brand that nobody's even heard of. This is a Stylex THP-03. I think it's Korean. It's a Korean brand, but it's Chinese made, and it comes in a point 0.3 millimeter, and it gets the job done. It's cheap. I don't see why you can't, you know, get something decent. But I mean, you don't want to go too cheap, but you don't want to, you know, you don't want to overdo and just like buy. It's like buying a Ferrari as your first car right after you get your, you know, driving permit or whatever. You know, just, yeah, just, you know, get something cheap, man. I gotta say that this is a pretty good beginner one. The PS289. This is the Mr. Hobby Pro Convoy double action 0.3 millimeter airbrush. If you happen to be in Japan, I think they sell it for like 9,000 yen. It's like $90, super cheap. But yeah, I mean that's my take on that, man. Erwin says, it's been a while for me. What's the last record for viewers? 15. Last time I checked, I think it's 15, right? You guys can correct me in the chat, but there's 14 people here now. That's freaking awesome. Sweet. That's pretty freaking cool, man. Seriously. 15. Tiberium, you're getting pretty popular, dude. You are getting pretty popular up in there. We got up 1 and 1 point. I want a consistent more than 15 watching for, you know, like at least 5 minutes, you know. Why can I not see my YouTube viewer thing? Hold on. I'm probably gonna start. Priming stuff pretty soon. So, y'all, as always, can, you know, just hang out in the chat and you know. Hold on. Why can I not see this? Hold on. What is going on? Oh, I got 390. When did I get so many subscribers? Holy crap. Y'all are awesome. 397 viewers, subscribers. Damn. That's freaking awesome. You guys were so cool. It's like Tiberium, you're popular because you guys are the only one out of all of us who has hair. That's funny. Everyone's all like, yo, hey Tiberium, what's going on? Zach keeps plugging my channel. Right. That's cool. I've mentioned in like previous streams that I'd like to get organic viewers, but I think I'm averaging a good like 1 subscriber a day. Because like my YouTube will send me like notifications for when I get a new subscriber. But you know, obviously, if I get super big, I'd probably have to turn those notifications off. But yeah, I think I'm averaging like a good like 1, maybe 2. Yeah, I did notice a big spike after the blind build, and yeah, I mean I'm thankful to Zach for plugging me, which he didn't have to, but yeah, I mean if you guys found me through Zach, yeah, welcome as always. I know some of y'all found me through like just Instagram and just like searching stuff on YouTube and stuff like that, which is cool. But yeah, I mean eventually at one point I'd like to put out more good content and make people organically come across my channel. So yeah, but I think it'd probably be a lot harder for me because this is not a review-based channel where people are going to be looking for information on specific kits or new kits that are coming out, and they're interested on someone's take or a reviewer's take on the articulation or the quality of that kit or anything like that. So I don't know, but yeah, I mean I'm making videos. My stuff is a little bit more on the vlog side, which I hope is kind of a fresh take on stuff that people do on the Gunpla in the Gunpla community. There's there are a whole bunch of other smaller YouTube Gunpla YouTube channels, like Charlie426, or there's one I like randomly came across the other day. It was a girl. I think her name was like Kiko or something. I think she was asking for like a whole bunch of people to like name their US, not US, just like Gunpla supplier, so that she could make like a list, so that people can refer to the list and possibly buy kits through said list, which I think is cool. She's doing a service for a lot of people who obviously might be new to the hobby and want to find where to get the best kits. So yeah, I mean, rather than being like a review channel, I think like by me creating a place like in chat where you guys can talk and hang out with each other and stuff like that, I think it's more than I could ask for, really. And I've met. Yeah, Phone says there's lists like that on Reddit. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I'm just shouting them out just so you guys can check them out. Charlie426. I don't know. I to be completely honest, I don't even know if he knows that it was me, but he might. But I had some beef with him once on Zach's one of Zach's videos, and I mean it was pretty stupid, but I just kind of got into it a little bit, because like basically like Zach and I are both in Korea, and then Charlie426 he's Korean, but like he just all he did was like he commented and he asked like, where do you buy all your new kits? And for me, I was just like genuinely trying to help somebody asking a question out. So I was like, well, like Gundam Base or uh, Bandai Mall Online typically has, like the newer kits first. So that'll probably be your best bet. And so yeah, I mean, I just kind of replied and gave an answer, and then he replied like I was asking Zach, not you, and I was like, well, shit, dude. You could have, if you addressed it to Zach, then I probably wouldn't have responded. But you don't gotta be a dick about it. And I don't know, it just caused some misunderstanding and whatever. Like I'm not one to really like hold a grudge or anything, but like one thing that kind of pissed me off a little bit more was that rather than apologizing to me, like he apologized to Zach and was like, I'm sorry, there was some like drama that went on in your comment section. I was like, what the crap, man? You're gonna say sorry to him and not even like acknowledge me? So I don't know. That's what happened. And Thomas asks, what does anybody know what actual story with Gundam Guy was? They went out of business. What is it? GG Infinite? Just I guess they weren't selling too many kits, and they went out and they just kind of folded up and bounced pretty much. I know there's a whole bunch of people who have ordered some kits and have not since received a kit or their or refunds. But I mean, that's the last I heard of anything referring to that. So I don't know. That's the deal with that. I think a lot of people have since moved over to I think a lot of people have since moved over to what's that site? Gundam Guide? No, it's some Gundam Gallery, whatever that page is. I forgot the name. It's like my homepage on my Google Chrome, and I don't even remember the name. All right, that one's going here. I have a crap ton of parts I could have color white. Oh my god. I'm scared I might not have enough. I'm scared I might not have enough freaking white paint. Oh well. We'll see how this turns out. Anyways, support the smaller YouTube channels. Because it's cool, it's, you guys can help a whole bunch of other people out as well. Speaking of smaller YouTube channels, I thought it was like really funny because like some people were sharing the video for the for that girl who was like compiling that list, and like pretty much like it was, I was kind of trolling. I gotta say, I kind of feel bad, but like basically like you see like on It's a Gundam or I Build Gundams and I'm Proud or Gunpla Network or any of the other like Facebook groups, like if you like one guy posts a question or something like that, like look at like 20, 30 comments or replies to help the dude out. This girl posts a video on her Facebook page, and like 30 people share it onto like 10 different Facebook groups, and like there's like 130 freaking comments and replies just because she's a girl. And I was like, I left a comment and I was like, average guy makes a post, 30 replies. Girl makes a post, infinity. I don't know, it was pretty funny. Phone says, no, he was making too many pre-orders, mixing them up, and simply not shipping them. And there was even a class action. If you Google search it, there's a post on GameFAQs. Huh! Okay. I see. Right. Okay. So I guess, yeah, that there was actually a Korean store that went under that this actually happened to as well. Hold on. There's a mosquito. I'm going to kill it. You guys want to watch? It's like right on the wall. I don't know if you can see it. Hold on. There's a small little speck right there. You see it? Oh wait, it's not a mosquito, it's an ant with wings. It's an ant with wings. Alright. So, Alex's stream, Revenge of the Mosquito. That's funny. Alright, so, I'm going to try to put a dent into priming this kit, and probably have to get off soon, because I've been just kind of talking and not really getting anything done for like a good hour now, and yeah, I need to start. I've been kind of procrastinating on doing this because I've been kind of how to say a little intimidated by the sheer amount of work that I have to do as far as this kit goes. And then I got like super busy with work and stuff, so it just kind of compounds on top of each other. But yeah. So yeah. John S., did you get anything from HobbyLink summer sale? No. Ragnar knows me better than I do. No, I've never ordered anything off of HobbyLink Japan before. I hope to. I've placed one order on AmiAmi, so I'm hoping that'll be a good experience. Because I've been looking for those Gachapon Zaku heads on 2 different occasions. I went to Japan twice, and I straight up like made it my mission to find a gacha machine with Zaku Exceed head Gachapon. And I went to Tokyo, and I looked everywhere, couldn't find it. Went to Osaka, looked everywhere, couldn't find it. And both places, I was there for like more than a week on both occasions. And yeah, like I mean, my girlfriend and I were actively seeking out like Gachapon machines to get the Zaku heads, but I couldn't find it. So yeah, I found that they were selling like pre-orders of the second, I guess, revision of the Zaku heads in a set, like a 6-pack for like $40 or something like that. So yeah, I just picked that up off of AmiAmi. So hopefully that'll be a good experience. I've yet to order anything on HLJ, but from what I hear, the shipping is pretty expensive. But if you know, like if you kind of like organize your kits and the boxes and the size okay, then it might not be that bad depending on the size and weight. So I reckon, I don't know, I hope shipping from Japan to Korea is not going to be that expensive. So I don't know. I'll probably make an order on there sometime. Just, I don't know, I haven't really actively looked for anything on that site for anything in particular. So can't really say I've had an experience with them, but I know there's a whole bunch of people here in the chat who've had experiences with them. So I'm sure you guys can answer any questions about that. John says they're very good. They occasionally throw in extra stuff for you. So, cool. Tiberium says the only thing I've ordered on HLJ is the Zaku Master archive book. All right. those are cool. I've found a couple scans of some stuff that are like really difficult to find, like the Unicorn Mechanical Archive. Like that one, like I wanted to buy the book, but that one's really hard to find. And like a couple other like weapon books and stuff like that. So I just like found the PDFs and stuff online. So, but yeah, I'd love to get my hands on a Zaku. Do they have a GM Mechanical Archive book? I definitely want one of those. I prefer GMs a little bit more than Zaku's, but it's only by very very little. Anyway, I'm gonna get going on priming, so y'all can have a good time just hang out and chat. Again, this is more of a community more than channel or anything per se. So, so yeah. Oh, Tiberium says yes, they have one for GM. Okay, that's cool. I definitely would like to check that out. So, yeah. Okay. Well, let me close this up real quick, and we are going to get going. We are at 13 viewers. Jeff says, Mandarake has all the Master Archives. Jim come in 2 volumes. I have them except the Zaku one. Too new to show up as used. Yeah, I've been to the Mandarake. I've been to the Mandarake in Akihabara, and yeah, I looked at the books. I couldn't find the GM one, which is unfortunate. But yeah, I did look there. And then I went to the one in Nakano, and that one also didn't have it. And it was a little bit skip on like decent kits too, I'd say. The Nakano one, as far as like premium Bandai goes, at least when I went in like February, it was a little bit skimp, but their stock is always changing, so but anyway. Jonas, have I ever built a Macross kit? No, I've never built a Macross kit because I don't know anything about Macross or the story of it. I mean, they look cool. The designs are really cool, and I've seen like random like Facebook videos of them, but just never had the chance to encounter a Macross kit. So yeah, where did I put this piece? Here. Grab. I think I'm gonna do this gray. These are all getting grayed out. Gray, is that gray too? Yes, okay, let's grade this too. Almost done. Let's get going. I'm so glad I cut the pegs on these. Oh, would have been a nightmare taking this apart. So yeah, it's freaking hot. It's 29.1 degrees in here, Celsius. That's, I want to say like upper 80s. Upper 80s Fahrenheit. So freaking hot. My air conditioning unit is in my bedroom, and so basically you have like one fan blowing all the air conditioning air out of the bedroom over there, out towards like the living room, and then I have another fan right here blowing air from the living room into this room. Because like I swear to God, before my thermometer read like 32 degrees when like the door was closed, and it was just hot during the day. It's freaking hot, man. That's in the 90s. 32 is in the 90s, I think. So, it's a hot day. Korea is hot as crap. And right now it's monsoon season, so it's like freaking rainy and humid. But today humidity's down at 45%, so optimal conditions for airbrushing at the moment. So, anyways, let's get going. But seriously, spring-bound primer on white parts really sucks. Seriously, it sucks a lot. Oh, Jeff. 12 degrees Celsius? That's freaking nice, man. That's cool. Holy crap, I would love that kind of weather. Oh wait, I'm gonna start with gray today. Jeff says to add a drop of another color to the primer, but the thing is, like, for the whites on this kit, I want to keep it like super crazy, like bright, in-your-face white, like clean white. So I'm probably gonna go with these lights. Guyanote's semi-gloss white. They're it's a pretty clean looking color. So probably gonna use these for the white on this one. So I just kind of want to keep it as like pure white as I can. Woo! Okay. Ragnar says it's over 55C? Where the hell are you, inside an oven? Holy crap. 55. Oh, listen right here, right here. Oh yeah. This is a recording from like 1978. I don't think it's been encoded for like copyright or anything like that. Plus, it's playing through a speaker, which is probably really difficult for the algorithms and the programs to pick it up. So I think we're okay. If you guys don't know who this is a really amazing trumpeter named Arturo Sandoval. This guy's got some crazy chops on him. Check him out. Bye. I'm glad you like it. Bye, Ragnar. Hi, Ragnar. You guys have to understand that because I played trumpet before, and on a pretty high level, I suppose. I'm partial to a lot of like people who play trumpet as far as my jazz selection goes. So just keep that in mind. I love me a good jazz tune with a good trumpeter. Oh, well, listen to this guy. He freaking has the highest chops. He goes so high, it's crazy. Oh my god, I love it! Oh god! Orgasm! Oh, such a good song. Oh, Dizzy's Atmosphere is a good song too. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, love me some good scat. Woo! We're all watching like some jazz from the 1920s. Wrong era, but yeah. Jazz bar. There aren't any good jazz bars here in Korea, which is kind of unfortunate, but I hit one up in Japan, which is freaking amazing. But yeah, if you guys don't know that I love jazz now, who's still here? Our viewer count has dropped by half. Anybody else in here? What y'all up to? Da-da-da. Miriam's chilling. Oh. Just got quiet all of a sudden, so. You guys like the jazz? Should I keep this up? Or is it kind of noisy? Report generation. Alright, then I shall keep it going. I'm glad that I'm able to keep you guys entertained while you guys are at work and stuff. Alright, then I guess back to grinding, I guess. Let's go. What else we got? Oh, good song. Oh, so good. Listen right here. So good. These are notes I could never hit when I played trumpet. This guy's just way too pro. Well, the ending. Oh, this piano player is amazing. Thursdays are Gunpla Jazz Night here on the Altitude channel, so don't really go nowhere. It's funny. Tabir's my announcer. for that. This guy does it all in one breath. And then he takes another breath right here. Holy crap. Where's my Cowboy Bebop? I want to hear some Cowboy Bebop.
On the field from Madison, Wisconsin, performing their program.
Let me explain to you what this is. This is called drum corps. If you guys know what it is, props to you. But drum corps is basically professional marching, like marching band. But they play music at a way higher caliber than what you would typically see on, like, in a movie or something like that. It's top notch, and some of these guys like go on to play freaking, yeah. Some of these guys go on to play for, like, like the Grammy Orchestra and stuff like that. Like, these are like top notch players. It's pretty sick.
A drum corps.
Tiberium, I agree. Yeah, at least this priming is much easier with music. I have to agree. Plus, I'm hanging out with you guys. Even better.
For fan stream, part dose, the Madison Scouts.
That's enough of that. This is a great song. La Suerte de los Tontos by Stan Kenton. Such a good song. Hey, Ducky. It's okay, I'll answer your question. Ducky Lewis asks, do you think Gunpla is for everyone that is focused enough? I mean, I'm a kid and I paint my Gunpla sometimes. Do I think Gunpla is for everyone that is focused? I think if you're not a very... like, if you can't concentrate very well, I think Gunpla could definitely help people who are not, easily able to focus on something, just because you're trying to get one goal completed, right? Your goal is to complete this kit, whether you paint it or you want to finish snap building it. You have a set goal in mind, and you're working towards it, right? So I think in general, I would say that, yeah, I mean, Gunpla gives you something that you're interested in, and it helps you focus on just doing that one task. Now, in the case of like painting, you break that general whole idea of completing one full painted kit, and you're breaking it up into sections by snapping the kit, cutting them out, doing cleanup, doing priming, painting, decals, top coat. All you have separate, like, small little mini goals. So in essence, I'd say, regardless of whether or not you have like ADD or anything like that, it's definitely something that could ultimately help you as far as concentration and focus, and even teaching yourself to have the discipline and the patience to fully go through a kit, regardless of whether or not you can paint or airbrush or anything else like that. So I don't see why not. It's definitely something that's helped me build up my patience, and even help me with improving my work ethic. Because a lot of people, they might just be easy to give up and encounter something really difficult, but through Gunpla you might be able to just you might not really want to finish it. You might feel like, oh man, it's too hard, you just give up. But in the interest of finishing that kit and getting it done, it might actually help you. So I don't see why not. So that's my 2 cents on that. Back to playing. Ooh, I'm sorry, that was probably really loud. What are you guys all doing right now? I know some of y'all are at work. Some of y'all just chilling at home. I hope none of you guys get in trouble at work or anything because of me. Seriously, that would kind of suck. I don't know, it's just kind of funny. Tiberium's like, work. Paul, work. Backstep, work. Jeff, sanding. It's just kind of funny. Well, that sucks. Why don't you go home, Tiberium? Go home, dude. I'll be right back. Girlfriend's calling me, okay? Alright, sorry guys. Alright, Adaki's lost his horns, his V-fin broke on his R70. That sucks, man. Um, you could probably make some new ones. There's a video made by one of my friends, Songdong Lee. His Gunpla channel is called Gunpla Lab, and he actually has like a series. It's like there's like episode 1 to 10, and I've actually helped him with translating most of them. If you want to make a new VFin, you could actually watch his video on how he goes about like making a brand new VFin to fit into. I think it was an RX-78 as well. So Gunpla Lab, one of them is one of his like tutorials or like I don't know, how-to videos shows you how to make a brand new VFin with just runners and some super glue and stuff like that. So you can definitely check that out if you want. So yeah, give that a shot if you want to check out some cool content. He's got a bunch of other really cool stuff on just like stuff that you could do with Gunpla. So yeah, just check his stuff out. It's pretty good. Tiberium is apparently just kind of chilling in his office, and everybody went traveling and vacation, I guess. That's funny. It sucks, man. A duck key. Tried to use glue, but it didn't work. That sucks. Just get some sandpaper, yellow spray paint, and some runners, and you could definitely make your own custom VFin. It's not that difficult, and just the experience of making your own VFin will actually make you a better modeler, just because it's going to make you have to do some problem solving and actually try to figure out how to do this in the logistics of moving things around and gluing and learn how glue works and what it does to plastic and stuff like that. It'll definitely help you out, man. But if you tried to use like Elmer's school glue and tried to do it, you're kind of shit out of luck, buddy. I mean, you're better off with like crazy glue or quick drying glue or quick super glue, whatever kind of glue like that. Just make sure that it dries first, and then you send it, because it'll probably frost when it's drying or curing. So yeah, cement will work. Tamiya cement works as well. So I'll give that a shot, buddy. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, one person asks the questions, and it's like there's like 4 guys just like trying to help them out. Like, that's exactly the kind of, how to say it, that's exactly the kind of community that I wanted to cultivate here. So y'all are awesome. Okay. Yeah, man, a broken fin ain't gonna do too much to take you away from the kid. Just do some battle damage if you can't make anything else. It's cool, man. Alright, I'm thinking I might call it a night soon. I'll do a couple white pieces, and then I'll probably call it a night, because I've been live streaming for close to 3 hours now, I think. Now I'm gonna clean my airbrush and start laying down some white. I'm gonna clean up this airbrush. Let's tissues there. And some Q-tips. So Ducky apparently maybe dropped it because he was rushed and maybe dropped it on a hardwood floor. That sucks, man. But it's cool, man. It happens. We all make mistakes. I've dropped plenty of kits. I've bumped into plenty of my own. Oh crap! Bumped into plenty of my own kits and had them break into pieces. Broken hip joints, hip pegs, you name it. We've all been there, man. It's cool. It happens. I'm just reading the chat. Yeah, a whole bunch of people have broken their V-fins on numerous occasions, apparently. Yeah, it happens, man. It's just that's just part of the hobby. That's nothing to get discouraged about, man. It happens. It's cool. Do any of you guys order stuff from Gundam Planet? Because like, here's the funny thing, like, my parents live in the same town that Gundam Planet is in, but like the thing that kind of like pisses me off is like when I was home, like growing up and stuff, like in like middle school and high school, there was no Gundam Planet. I wasn't there until like I think after 2010, I think, or something like that. So it's like crap, man. Like I could have been like making Gunpla and stuff like while I was home, or like going to school in New York. Shoot, so disappointing. Yeah, some guys have apparently ordered some stuff from there. Whew. Yeah. I don't know. I've heard some rumors about them like not really doing too well business-wise. I don't know how true that is, but apparently business is not very good, so they might close or something like that. I don't know, but it's possible, I suppose. I suppose, like being that America is, so big, and Just people spread out all over the place geographically. I feel like being such a niche market, it'd be pretty difficult to kind of stay afloat. Being that it's not, Gunplay is not something as widespread as Xbox gaming or anything like that, So, but yeah, I mean, I've heard things about them not doing so well, but I mean, I think competition is quite fierce. I mean, Amazon's got freaking kits. Massdrop has some kits down on the cheap. HLJ obviously, Gundam Store USA. I mean, there's a lot of vendors. So I mean, niche market, man. It's tough. Anyway, yeah, Chet's just kind of talking about what happens when you break a piece. Yeah, I might just call it a night after I finish cleaning up this airbrush. Because I need to take a shower because I'm disgusting and I'm pretty hungry. And yeah, I've been streaming for almost 3 hours, so yeah. But always a pleasure hanging out with you guys. Always, always, always. Hold on, move you guys. Hello. And I could use a shave. Kind of rough. I've lost parts too. Talking about like losing parts and breaking pieces in the chat, but yeah, I mean I've lost parts plenty of times, and then like later on, like after I like vacuum the house, I'll find it in the freaking vacuum filter, and then I'll be like, ah. Yeah, it happens. Definitely not something fun. Ducky says, one thing I definitely need is in my collection is a Zaku. Yeah, Zaku's are cool. Zaku's. I'm not gonna lie, I kinda like the Zaku 1 design. Just because it just looks so much cooler and different, I guess. So, yeah. I think the Zaku 1 is actually a pretty cool design. But not much love for the Zaku 3. I don't know why. I don't know why everybody hates the Zaku 3. Because like the F2000 design is like kind of similar to the Zaku 3, but so much hate. So much hate. I'm sure I need to keep that on. What do you guys use to clean your airbrushes? I'm just using like industrial like paint your house lacquer thinner because it's strong and it'll get like something that's light and weak like modeling paint out real quick. They need to do an MG Zaku FZ. What's the FZ? I don't know what the FZ is. But they need to just make more MGs, period. Because seriously, I think they've slowed down a little bit too much as far as research and development goes. And then you got like third-party kits taking all the thunder because Bandai can't or won't I want to make these, you know, like other kits and stuff. So like shit, like make. Ah, the War in the Pocket Zaku. Right. I know what that is. Cool looking kit. Backstep uses Vallejo airbrush cleaner, acrylics. Tiberium says for acrylics he uses 91% isopropyl. Yeah, I think Advance of Zeta has maybe like the coolest designs in general. Yeah, for me, I just use. I'm just currently using like just Tamiya airbrush cleaner. It's pretty good. It doesn't smell that bad. It doesn't smell like, you know, like your typical thinner. Kind of has like a slight fragrance to it. But yeah, I mean, it does a job. So yeah, I'll clean out with like really strong like lacquer, which I have down there. This is like a big ass tub. It's like, I think I got like 4 liters of it. So this will probably last me a long time. Big ass tub, and then I just poured some into this bottle here. But yeah, a bunch of people use water or alcohol to clean out their paints. Airbrush cleaner, okay. Yeah. I've heard good things about the Mr. Hobby airbrush cleaner, so I'm thinking about checking that out once I finish this one, which probably won't be anytime soon, but no. You know the deal. Yeah, the F2 Zaku is a pretty cool. F2 Zaku is a pretty cool kit. I think a lot of people liked Zach's review of that. And we're like, yeah, I definitely want to get that kit. So yeah. Hey, Ducky, if you don't mind me asking, how did you find out about my channel? Did you kind of get here through like a plug of Zach's or something? Typically how most people find me, I think. Oh, that's all clean. I have the Zaku 1 Yonem Kirks, Zaku 1 Sniper Yonem Kirks one. That's a pretty good sniper build, Hadaki, if you like snipers. If there's one thing you don't know about me, one thing that you should know about me is that I like big guns. I like snipers. Typically, I like snipers. Even like when I play games and stuff, like I typically go for snipers and stuff. So, Ducky's on a low budget from $5 to $20. Yeah, you got it good, man. Shoot, when I was in elementary school, like my first Epion kit, the HG Epion, that kit cost me like $30. But I mean, yeah, that's like the late '90s, but still. Yeah, that the HG Zaku 1 Sniper Yonem Kirks, that's a pretty good kit. The HG UC one, it's fairly new, but that's a pretty bomb kit, I'd say. But anyways, guys, I think I might call it a day here. It's 10:28 now. My stream started at 7:40, 7:45, something like that. So, yeah. Anyways, I think we're just about done for this stream, I'd say. I'm probably gonna get to the rest of the priming for the white stuff just on my own, because I probably have to do some time lapses for that anyway for my next work in progress. So I'll probably get around to doing that and popping out a video. And yeah, but anyway, again, I think there's 7. Yeah, I got quite a lot done. I've got this whole spiel right here, and then I got a couple of white pieces here that I finished. here. So yeah, I got a lot. I'd say I got a lot done. So so yeah, I've still got a whole rack of maybe 40 plus more parts and a couple more pieces, yellow pieces. I got some frame parts that I probably don't want to really process or sand or anything like that left, but some of the yellow parts that I have here, which kind of go underneath the armor parts. It's a huge ass runner. Look at this. It's bigger than my head. I got a pretty big head, but yeah. So I got to finish processing some of these parts and sanding them, and yeah, getting them ready for priming, and then that's about it. So, anyways, thanks again for hanging out with me today. Yeah, just it's always a pleasure just talking to you guys and hanging out. Yeah, man. I hope you guys have a good day if you guys are in the U.S. Yeah, man. The sanding never ends. Sanding for days. Decals and sanding. I wish I could just pay somebody to decal and sand for me. Painting is not that bad, but painting and doing like customizing work and stuff like that is pretty cool. But yeah. Anyway, no, don't thank me for doing a stream. I'm thanking you guys, if anything, for coming and hanging out and putting the time in to just watch me and my shenanigans. So anyway, thanks for hanging out, and I'll probably this weekend my girlfriend's coming down, and I typically don't do any gunpla work or when my girlfriend is here, because I don't really get to spend a whole lot of time with her. So yeah, either like I hang out with her up near Seoul, or she comes down for the weekend. But yeah, for the next 2 Saturdays, I actually have to do some special classes and stuff like that I got to teach. So yeah, weekend streams are probably going to be out of the question unless it's like super late at night, which I highly doubt. So yeah, I'll probably, I don't know, I might make Jazz Gunpla Night Thursday like a regular thing. Who knows? If you guys are down for that, we can definitely maybe do that. So anyway, yeah, I'm sorry about the boring nature or slightly boring nature of again today's stream today. All I did was just paint, and obviously when I'm painting, you can't really be talking to you guys and stuff like that. So anyway, I'll catch you guys later. Have a great day and a wonderful weekend. And I will see you guys probably in the next work in progress. So I'll probably have that out maybe like Tuesday or something like that. So, so yeah. Once again, thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you guys next time. Okay? Bye.